Good evening, my fellow infected psychopaths. Today I'll be injecting you with the insanity that is my voice. Let's get started. This, my dear psychopath, is the spread shot machine gun. It uses the same ammunition as my handguns. Make sure to check those videos out, by the way. Now, I have made machine guns in the past, but this one's a lot different, mechanism-wise. But I saw this mechanism when I was dismantling the agonizing, brutal, horrible project known as the Bastard Gun Mark I. How was it so horrible, you might ask? Well, my dear psychopath, let me tell you. The first issue of that goddamn gun was the gear mechanism. It wasn't sturdy, it kept on wobbling or even breaking. Another issue that I had with the Bastard Gun was the magazine. The magazine design was okay for a first half, but the magazine was bendy and flexible, so whenever I tried to load it in, it kinda sagged a little, which sucked cause it kept on getting snagged on everything. It kept on getting caught on every nook and cranny of the gun. It was just, so frustrating. That's not even the worst part. Sometimes all the factors I just told you will literally work together and bend the laws of physics in order to not work. It was just so frustrating. So as I was screaming to every god and goddess imaginable, disappointed! I'm pretty sure I was screaming at a tree, I came up with this mechanism. The magazine has a new design with this gun. The magazine isn't flexible, it's very rigid and sturdy, which is good because I don't have to worry about it breaking. Not only that, it also has these gear plates, which allow the magazine to move through the gun so easily. Not only that, the magazine on the back of it has almost like a guide rail system. The gear mechanism is also so much better. Like, it's better by a long stretch. That may even be an understatement. It uses a worm gear, and for those who don't know, worm gears are kind of like these screw-like gears. The best part about this gear mechanism is, no matter how much stress there is to a gear that's connected to worm gear, the gear will continuously turn as long as the worm gear is turning with the gear. The power source is also more reliable. I always thought IMRs were so much more powerful, but maybe it's the brand I'm using, maybe it's the voltage of battery I'm using, I'm not really sure. I used to use IMR rechargeable batteries, but here's the thing with IMRs. When I use them in the Bastard Gun, it will work, but then like the power source will almost like slow down. So maybe the power source wasn't consistent. I'm not really sure. I'm no electrical engineer, so your guess is as good as mine. Or maybe not. But I use 9-volt batteries now, which are so much better. There's also kind of like a locking mechanism to keep the magazine from sliding out. It's a simple gear mechanism. It's like a one-way gear mechanism. The gear is able to turn one way, but won't turn the other. This is good because gravity won't force the magazine to come out the other way. How it works is pretty simplistic. It's with the gear mechanism, it pulls the magazine upwards into these two D half beams. The D half beams push the projectile outward, or it lifts the projectiles upward from the magazine, firing the gun. There's one slight problem with this. It doesn't fire like one at a time. Instead, it lifts 3 up at a time, which caused the gun to almost act like a spread shot, kind of like a buckshot shotgun. The machine gun is very fun to shoot. Just look how much fun I'm having. I'm so up in the brain. And that's all the time we have today for this class of Arsenal. Tune in for my next project where I show you this small handgun that I made that I like to call the mini shot. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, hit or shoot the notification bell. Also, do check out my Twitter for more information and for my daily life. Until next time, see you later, you psychopaths.